It was Wednesday afternoon and I haven't had a chance to do much for this latest vlog, so I'm putting some stuff together today. I'll take you back after I've done the introduction. My name is Haydn and I'm vlogging my garden in Stanley, County Durham. And on Saturday I did some work in the greenhouse, which I recorded, and I'll include that in a moment. And now this afternoon I've literally just been into the vegetable patch and I've just been rummaging around finding a space to plant some of the carrots that I had in the greenhouse that needed planting out. And so I've just put as many as I can in a few different odd places. And then the video will be finished off with some video clips of the blue tits and some great tit fledglings that have been coming into the garden. So just say thank you again for watching. Well, it's Saturday morning and I had planned for this morning to be able to plant out these carrots in the vegetable patch, but it's rained overnight. It's actually sort of drizzling a little bit with rain at the moment, so I'm not going to get those done, not at least this morning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just tidy up in here a little bit now. It's a bit of a mess. I've fixed the roller on the door. It arrived and I've done that yesterday. I've also fitted the automatic window opener. That arrived yesterday, so I did that yesterday, and it works very well. And then my friend Graham saw my last vlog where I was talking about wanting to put some shelves up in here, and he messaged me to say that he'd got a couple of shelves that he wasn't using, so I was able to collect them off him yesterday, so thank you, Graham. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty some of the stuff out of the greenhouse at the moment to get it a bit more squared up, so that I can have a go at putting a couple of these shelves up at least somewhere in the greenhouse, where I can then hopefully get rid of some of these other shelving units to be able to spread the tomatoes and the cucumbers out a little bit more. Yesterday as well I was working in my office and looked out at around about 12:30ish it was, and I just noticed that there were blue tits just coming in from all different directions and landing in different places, and I managed to get a little bit of video again of the fledgling blue tits feeding, especially around the feeder area, so I'll include some of that into this vlog as well. So I'll make a start, picking up a lot of rubbish here really, which especially a lot of containers and pots I won't use again until next spring, so I'll get them sorted out and put them away somewhere as well at the same time. But before I can do that, I'm going to have to move some of these tomato plants out of the way. I've also got these, which are the last of the few peas that I've been trying to grow, and I'm not going to put them in the garden. The space that I had reserved from them I'm going to use for the carrots. I'm just going to put these into some pots and grow them on in some pots. It'll only take a couple of pots for them all. It's only just 8:15 in the morning, so it's still a little bit just chilly out here at the moment, but soon warm up moving around. Some of this stuff then will go back on the shelves if I get them both fitted up. The floor is very messy as well from all the stuff that I've been dropping down as I've been potting out during the weeks that have just passed. The fledgling blue chits are actually flying around out there somewhere now. I can hear them tweeting away. This is one of the shells, aluminium. Which I'm hoping will fit along the long edge down by here. Now the other one is a bit different, so I'm going to try and have to work out now how to do this one. The sun's coming up beautiful now. Warmed up in here. Be interesting to see if I shut that door and the warm builds up before that starts to open up. Now he did give me a photograph of that, but I've not got my phone with me. So I'll have to go and find my phone and have a look at the photograph to work out where the screws need to go on there. I'm attempting to do it a little bit different to what it shows in the photograph, because the bracket should go from the front of the shelf to there to support it, but I'm going to try and support it down from the roof instead. so that I can keep it up a little bit higher. I don't know whether the microphone's picking it up, but you can hear the starlings everywhere. Just bombard the garden, so I haven't put any food out now. They're just after the peanuts and whatever scraps they can find. I should have checked if this is the right width beforehand, shouldn't I? Otherwise I might have to move those, drill those and move those holes somewhere. No, that looks okay. There's no proper fittings for here, it's just some long screws. Yeah, I'll get, that's good. I'll get something else that'll fit that a bit tighter, keep that a bit firmer. And that's okay for keeping something light on. Like some of this stuff. Trowel and a few other bits and pieces. Yeah, that'll be okay. That's fine. Keep the bird seed up on there. So that's those two jobs done, simple jobs today. It's warmed up in here, but this hasn't started to open yet. So it's still not that warm. So I'll get the tomato plants back in here now. And then I'll just do those few peas in some pots so that I can keep the space in the garden for the carrots, which I was going to plant, but it's too wet. This morning it's been raining overnight. It was raining when I first came out here, so hopefully it'll dry out a little bit later on. These Clarkia need planting out. They're going to go in the front sometime later today if it's drier, if not next week. There's some more Clarkia there which will also go out, and then the last of the geraniums and a cosmos which I snipped and I broke off accidentally actually and planted in there, and it's already got a root coming down through there, so that looks like that's going to be okay. So that'll be a test for the shelves. The carrots are actually light enough just to sit on there. I hope anyway. He's asked if I came down and saw them on the floor, wouldn't it? Now the peas I'm just going to put into these pots. I've got some grow bag mixture which I'll mix with some compost, and it should be sufficient just for a few in each, just to bring them on. It's very strange. Last year I had peas growing everywhere. They just took off so really well, but this year it's just been a completely different kettle of fish. I've tried two different sorts. I've tried these which are Calverdon and the Oscar which are out in the garden, and well, it's just been very strange. So I'll leave them there for now. I'll water them a little bit later on. There's moisture there from this and in their roots already. So that's about it that I can do for today, or for this morning.